Hi, Kayla. Thank you so much for taking some time to answer some questions for me. I'm going to start with my first question, which is what would you hope to get out of the Mandela Struggle for Freedom exhibit, knowing its title and description?
I'd hope to get more of a global view of racism and kind of see the parallel between what was happening in South Africa and what's happening in the US, most specifically, what happened this summer with the George Floyd and Black Lives Matter movement protests.
What might be some questions that you have for museum staff as you connected to the current?
I'd definitely have some questions about allyship and how it played a part in what happened in South Africa and how it plays a part in what's happening today, especially since I'm going to be at the Holocaust Museum learning. I'd also have questions about apartheid and how it relates to how it's different and similar from racism in the US, and then mass incarceration as well, seeing how that played a part in what was happening in South Africa. And then I'd also want to know about just the exhibit in general, about if there's ever been any exhibits like this before at the Holocaust Museum, and what's the plan for getting more.
What do you hope the museum staff understands about you as a young Black woman coming to this exhibit, and what assumptions do you hope they avoid?
I'd hope that they'd understand that I'm pretty well traveled and I have a good world view, and that they'd also understand that I am coming not on my own accord and not because of school or class. And I hope that they would not assume that I am an expert on race, that they'd understand that I am coming because I want to learn more and I want to learn from them. I'd also hope that they wouldn't assume that I didn't have any not background knowledge of the Holocaust at all, that I'm not coming in as a completely blank slate. I want to learn, but I'm also coming in with background information as well.
Okay. Have you been to the museum before?
I have, yes.
Awesome. Thank you. And what do you like about the museum, having been there before?
I liked just how I actually liked the people. I liked meeting people and learning from them. So that's what I don't want that to be taken away from me during this exhibit and them think that I am the expert on race. I want to learn from them still.
Thanks so much.